Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Capricorn February 1st, 2022. Take your thoughts and share them with those who can help execute them today. If you have a trailer that needs to be moved, don't try to do it all by hand. Ask around for someone with a large truck who can hook it up to the back and cart it around to wherever it needs to go. You have the resources available to you, all you need to do is set the gears in motion. You should be feeling a sense of peace today, as planetary energies soothe your nerves and brighten your mood. You might have some intimate conversations that enlighten and inspire you. At home, family members could express more affection towards you, and a special feeling of closeness will mark those interactions. Enjoy the serenity of the day and relax at home in the evening with loved ones who appreciate you. You should have a lot of physical energy today. You'll be ready to tackle some ambitious chores. Maybe you will be busy doing some projects around your home. You might enjoy doing some painting or remodeling work. Or you might be in a creative mood. Maybe you could build something. Set up a little workshop in your garage or in your front yard. Attempt a carpentry project if you feel daring. A female visitor may come to your door today, but you might wonder why she bothered. Your friend may seem distracted, and more inclined to listen to what you have to say than to offer any conversation herself. Chances are that she just felt lonely and needed some congenial company. Be flattered that she chose you. Don't be afraid to launch into a monologue involving information you find fascinating. That may be just what she needs. Avoid closing in on yourself, isolating yourself from the rest of the family. Above all, you must not give your loved ones an impression of dryness of heart. This will not promote good understanding. Beware of misunderstandings. Today, it will be difficult for you to formulate clearly what you are feeling, and misunderstandings with some people could result. There's too much going on to understand it all at once, so poke around a little and tease out some of the hidden stuff before you make any bold assumptions or crazy moves. Expect to spend some time meditating on your life. Given the mood of the past few months, you are justified in your desire to make certain changes. With today's planetary alignment, you may be considering how to acquire the means that would enable you to change horizons. You may be contemplating travel, or perhaps simply a long, refreshing rest. Do more than think about it, do it. Kicking up your heels and having a little fun will be encouraged on this day. You can't possibly spend every minute of every day doing things for your family and others. To do so will surely wear you out. The essence of this day helps you create a better balance in your life. Enjoying yourself from time to time will definitely help achieve this. Taking care of your needs is just as important as tending to those of others. You may be rather uncomfortable with the level of emotional intensity that is likely to seep into every aspect of your day. You may wonder what the big deal is and why people are getting so wrapped up over nothing. Perhaps this is your cue to take things a bit more seriously and act with more sensitivity than you might normally. Your detachment can be a great asset, but on a day like this it may be your biggest enemy. Even though the moon will leave a playful part of your chart and return to your busy work sector today, there will be no sudden shift from one to the other. Not only will the moon leave behind 5 highly charged and motivated planets in a fun, playful, romantic and creatively charged part of your chart, even before the lead up to tomorrow's new moon begins there are powerful forces in play on the job front. What this does highlight is just how important a balance between work and play will be in 2022. 2 days after Venus, the planet of love, turned direct in your romantic sector, 6 days after Mars returned and 4 days before Mercury is due to turn direct here, the moon is wrapping up its monthly visit. The romantically charged lunar vibes of the last few days have helped to not only capture a rise in the spirit of romance, but the impact this is having on the past, present and future. Sometimes you hold everything inside and expect other people to read your mind. Today is the sort of day where you will need to cultivate a clearer and more succinct way of speaking. Don't rely upon other people to speak for you. You need to use the energies of the day to come forward and express exactly what is on your mind. You'll feel better and prevent troubles if you do. Action planet Mars, currently in Virgo, aligns with the moon today. As soon as you wake up, you'll jump out of bed and be eager to embrace life at its fullest. Your energy level will be extremely high, urging you to take life by the horns and be open to anything that comes your way. The flip side to this transit is that we may become a little bit more argumentative because we're unwilling to see points of view other than our own. Think about whether or not you want to engage in an argument before you start picking fights with people out of the blue. The Moon and Mars are both in Virgo, so it's advisable to know when to let your temper flare. You might decide that it isn't worth the drama and take a less aggressive approach to matters. The Moon enters Libra tonight, adding order and balance to our emotions. The Moon in Libra asks us to come to an understanding or reconciliation with friends and partners. Peace and love will fill your heart and mind, giving you the push to make good on promises and be kind in the way you choose to express your innermost sentiments. After this morning's fraught vibes, have a chill evening as you pamper yourself. In the morning, the Virgo new moon opposes Jupiter in Capricorn, making us vulnerable to others' jealousies. In centering conversations around our own experiences, we can come off as showboat. We are entirely naive to this, unable to see ourselves realistically and believing that we are making friends when we are really attracting people who want to see us knocked off our pedestal. We should be mindful of how we are presenting ourselves, as well as the company we are keeping. Perhaps it will be better to put off new introductions until later in the morning, as the moon enters its void following this aspect. We only get one chance to make a first impression, so we might as well hedge our bets. 2.5 hours later, the moon enters Virgo, ending its void of course. Over the next 2 days, our interests lie in organizing, restructuring, and perfecting our routines. Doing so gives us a feeling of emotional satisfaction, as if we are insulating ourselves from the disorganization and clutter of the outside world. The same attitude that enables us to tackle tedious mundane duties and also make us critical of others' choices or predispositions. Aim to stay on your own path and let others live their lives. You'll save more energy this way.